Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here, and welcome to my channel and another challenge results video. Today, in honor of this being October, the month of Halloween, at least in the US, we are looking at the Spooky Pack, which is very exciting. Now, if this is your first time tuning into one of these videos, what we're doing are basically pack focus challenges. And I run these roughly once every 3 weeks to a month or so, and then review the awesome entries, which of course is what we're going to be doing today. So the challenge is basically to enter 1 to 4 photos of a build that focuses on the challenge pack with an attempt to make me want to buy that pack. Now the builds can be anything at all, from a room to several rooms to a full-blown build, an interior, exterior, whatever the participant chooses, as long as the focus is on the challenge pack and quote-unquote selling me on that pack. So it's kind of a mix of sales and marketing and design and photography and all of that. And I'm a photographer, so I tend to come at it from a photographer's perspective. And I give some photo critiques and tips along the way, sometimes more than others, kind of depends what we end up getting and how they all go. And then at the end, I announce a few winners that get what we call fake awards, which basically means that they get no real award beyond bragging rights, but hey, we cannot discount bragging rights, right? So if you're interested in participating in these challenges yourself and potentially winning these amazing bragging rights, just follow me on Twitter at CrystalGamer1. I usually put out a poll for the follow-on challenge right around results time, and I'll have one of those out this week. So keep your eyes open for that. And also, I usually do a build or something in line with the challenge. And this time I created a build that I called the Cobweb Cafe, which is a build with a history, a story that I titled The Legend of the LaCroix. And if you like builds with stories, I definitely recommend it. I'm also almost done with the follow-on video that will reveal the answer to the mystery that's put forth in that initial story. So if you like that sort of thing, definitely check it out. I'll make sure to include links for it below and at the end of this video. And if you're interested in Sims in general, I put out at least 2 or more Sims videos a week, everything from builds to tutorials, pack reviews, cast videos, fashion shows, these challenge results, of course, and more. So if The Sims is your thing and you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell below so you don't miss it when I release new videos. All right, now let's get into our review. All right, so first up today we have Tony W. Gus, and he says that the Mountainside Pumpkin Shop is a great spot to pick your own and carve your own pumpkins. A seasonal gift shop and complimentary tea, coffee, cocoa will top off your visit. Sounds quite pleasant, doesn't it? So look at this. Isn't this adorable? This is so cute. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of the Bass Pro Shops. I don't know, Tony, were you inspired by the Bass Pro Shops? Because there is something about this. I can't really place exactly what it is, but there is something about this that sort of, when I saw it, I immediately thought Bass Pro Shops, which is cool. I love the way he did the shelves at the front top part and that thing in the center and all the pumpkins and everything up there and the ghosts coming out of the roof, and just all of the shelves and the detail on the outside to me was quite brilliant in this. He's using probably the most awesome thing that comes with this pack, which is the old wood covering, the paneling stuff that has that sort of aged, weathered look. I love the wall covering in this. It's probably one of the best reasons to buy the pack is for the wall covering and the floor covering that matches that wall covering. I think that the stuff is fabulous. And I love all of his details in the front with the headstones and the pumpkins and just all of it. It's just so well done. And then we go inside, we get to see the people carving the pumpkins a little bit. We get some pumpkin decor. We get probably one of my favorite stuffed animals in the game. He's so cute, the little orange and black Halloween bear. He's adorable. So that's cute. And then in this image, we get to see some of the merchandise that's available. A lot of those little bears that I like so much and a lot of other merchandise. Great little place. I love the web stuff that he has coming down in between the 2 rooms. I love the web stuff on the walls in the back and the ghostly wallpaper and all of that. It's used wonderfully there. The spiders on the right. Everything is just done in such a great fashion. And wait a second, I just noticed something else. He got rid of the eyes on the bears. Ooh, very spooky. He got rid of the eyes on the bears. Oh, I might be slightly disturbed by that. Cool though. Then we get this image on the other side. Again, we can see all the stuff coming out of the roofs, which I think is brilliant. All the shelving in the front, I think, is brilliant. We can see some of the farm area, which is very nicely done. We have some, what are those crate things called back there? I can't think of the name of it, but, you know, for the merchandise going back and forth. So basically kind of thought of everything. Good use of the debug items in the front with the hay bales and the pumpkins there and everything. So yeah, great. Great, great. Next up, we have Menna Buchner, and she says, at the end of the road sits an old house. They say it's haunted and there are rumors of ghosts, but no one can say for definite. Is it inhabited or abandoned? No one can say for definite either. Let's put it on our trick-or-treat list and find out. Ooh, I don't know if I want to go trick-or-treating here, man. This is spooky. Very, very spooky. Very dark and spooky. Good use of debug items here, too. She's got the debug fence in the front and the trees on the sides and all of that stuff. So I love the pumpkins going up the stairs. Those are great. The lit up pumpkins. I love the web stuff around the front entry. That whole front entry thing with the web and the spider and the pieces coming off, what are those things? So the corbels coming off. That's pretty brilliant. And just the shape of the house overall and everything is very cool. Cool place. Ooh, next image is even more spooky. We have all the mist down at the bottom, and then we've got the area on the right with the headstones lit up and everything. It's kind of cool that, in a way, that this is so dark, your eyes only really going to go to a couple of places because the rest of the image is so dark. Your eyes are going to go pretty much exactly the stuff that I just mentioned, the mist stuff at the bottom, and then the right hand side with the headstones and all of that. And then you kind of go to the house afterwards. Of course, it's behind the kind of gnarly tree and all of that, but your eyes are drawn to the lighter sections, and it's cool. It's very spooky and cool. And then this here is the section that's on the left of the house. We've got a little grave thing with the little ballerina girl. I guess a little girl died. Oh, that's sad. But very nicely done. It's very cute, very nicely done. Kind of spooky vibe goes with it. And then we have the interior thing. I like that the green curtains kind of just jump right out at you, which is cool. And so does the fireplace, of course. The lit fireplace is wonderful. She's got those little toys there on top of the fireplace that she probably brought in from Debug. And so, yeah, this is just a very cute little room as well. And we're already done with Menna's, and we are on to lovely1_G, aka Lisa. And her tweet says, now, partygoers never fear, because upon entering, it'll be clear. There's nothing too scary going on in there. Grab your costumes and gear, stand near the cutest deer you see, and lose yourself in the ghostly festivities. That is a brilliant tweet. Now, we don't normally give awards for tweets around here, but I think that one deserves an honorable mention because, man, that is so cool. Love it. And so this is hers. We've got a lot of nice green in here. The green is working. We've got our Sims in different costumes. That's cool. She got rid of the heads on the image in the middle too. I'm pretty sure she did that via Photoshop or some editing program where she got rid of the heads, because I think, aren't the heads there? I think the heads are there in the game, so I think she got rid of those. I'm not quite sure. Then I don't know how she has these ghosts traveling around on both sides, but that's totally fascinating too. So there are a few parts of this image that I'm totally fascinated about. And then the other thing, the thing that I probably love most in this image is that we have speaking of things, we have Thing's hands. It looks like Thing from the Addams Family, doesn't it? On the right and left, coming out of the cauldrons, and she's got the lights and whatnot that are coming out of there. So I don't know, maybe she did a little bit of editing for that too. I'm not sure, but that looks like Thing from the Addams Family, which I just thought was absolutely hysterical. And then we get the image from this side here, and we can also see the ghost flying around here. How is she doing that? You have to let me know below how you did that. Is that something coming from the lights out of the cauldron? Does the cauldron do that? I don't know, but it's very cool if it does. I'm really digging that. And then, yeah, just the room overall is very cool. I love the use of the web wall covering, and the costumes that everyone's wearing are so cute. I love the little fairy costume. All the costumes actually are cute, but I love the yellow with the fairy, and the orange and black lady in costume is great. Lit fireplace is always great. I'm always happy when the fireplaces are lit. So yeah, just overall really great stuff. We get this from the other side. We have another guy, I guess in costume. Maybe he's kind of a werewolf. He looks like he's scared of something though. Would a werewolf be scared of anything? He'd be attacking other people, wouldn't he? I don't know, but we have some appropriate movie type posters above there and some items on the side. So yeah, it just looks very cool looking place. And then we have this one here. I don't know if she's afraid of something or what. She has a very interesting look on her face. And the outfit, oh my God, this outfit is so to die for. I love the black and orange little witch's outfit. That is so cute. And this, it almost looks like the candy dish is floating. I know that the statue dude is holding it up, but does it not look like the candy dish is kind of like floating in the image, which is totally fabulous as well. And we are already done with Lisa's and on to a new player. This is Voldytrix, who's brand new to us, and she says that her player is called the Spooooky Funhouse. So we have the Spooooky Funhouse. And the Spooooky Funhouse is kind of spooky looking. Obviously, she did a little bit of editing here. She or he, I don't know if it's a she or he. You can correct me on that as you will. And so some editing here. We've got kind of like a bluish purple cast or whatnot. Gives it kind of like a little bit more of a spooky feel. And we've got the big pumpkin out front and some headstones and all of that. So kind of a cool look in the Funhouse. And now we have the interior of the funhouse. Obviously, we have some red lighting, or she put a red cast on the image. I'm not quite sure which, but we've got this kind of red look throughout. And now see, we have that painting there, and they have heads in that painting. I think that, who is it, Lisa? I think that she got rid of the heads in the other painting. Very interesting. And then this image here is cool. Like pretty much almost everything in this image is spooky, right? It's all from the Spooky pack, which is awesome. She's got the pumpkin carving stations and the awesome little pumpkin carpet that we have and everything else. So great use of the spooky stuff in here. And again, we've got that kind of orange red cast overall. Not sure if she's got the lightings. I'm not sure. I'd be interested to know if she set the lighting itself, the in-game lighting, to be kind of like this orange red, or she just put a cast over the image afterwards, like a filter. Looking at all of these images, I'm thinking that she's probably using filters, because this one here looks to me like it's got a blue cast going over it, a little bit of a blue cast. And this is a cute idea, right? With the little ghosts plus the ghost wallpaper, it just meshes so very nicely, doesn't it? The ghost wallpaper with the ghosts. It looks so funhouse-ish. It looks very cool. Love it. And so that is Voldytrix, and we are already on to the next player, which is Simretha. And in her tweet, she says she planned on doing a whole range of children's rooms. Now, I will say during the last challenge, Retha did a range of kitchen rooms, 4 totally different kitchens. Now, this one here, she says she ran out of time. She only finished 2 of them. But she gave me 2 totally different children's rooms again. And so I love the way she's doing this. And she says for her that the chevron carpet and the wallpapers make it one of the best packs to own if you decorate for kids. And I can totally see that. It does. The wallpapers are a lot of fun. Obviously, she's using the chevron carpet and the spider wallpapers here. Love the bunk beds. Look at how cute the bunk beds look. And the spider above that bed. Oh my God, I would totally freak out. I freak out. I can't be the only one, right? I'm going to be embarrassed saying this, but I totally freak out about spiders, bugs, creepy crawlies. I am super wimpy. It's like the one thing I'd go total girl on. I am so wimpy. And tell me they don't include huge spiders in every, like, video games, movies, everywhere. There's always huge spiders. But anyway, I digress. Retha's little build. This is so adorable. I love that she's got like the Harry Potter wizard type dude on the wall, and she's got the little bear, this time with eyes. We have a bear with eyes, which is a little less spooky looking and more cute looking. But yeah, just a cute little children's room. I love it. And then she gives us this other one, and look how totally different this is. I love that she goes like for totally different things. And this one here, the little ghost wallpaper is so cute in this nursery. But, and all of the decor is great here. I mean, just the whole thing is great. But the thing that really gets me about this one is what she's done on the right. What I think she did, and Retha, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what I think she did is I think she took one of the two-seater benches that we have and she shrunk it down a little bit and raised it up and put it in that little alcove there in the counters to make it look like a baby changing area. And that is absolutely brilliant. Totally brilliant. Love it. Love, love, love this room. Just the whole thing. This is fabulous. Totally fabulous. Totally into it. Next up, we have Lady Manatee Gaming, and she says that she built a living room decorated for Halloween as her entry, and this is her entry, and unfortunately, she's only given us one image. She's teasing me. She's given me one image each time. This is the second time she's entered, both with one image, but I tell you what, look at this thing. She's got the Fab Flubs talent in how she's doing her images and taking the pictures and all of this, and it's really quite brilliant. This is just gorgeous the way it's done. And look at this thing with the carpets on the floor, the different carpets and the different patterns, to be able to see that those crazy carpets and the crazy patterns would actually work together and not overpower and not look ridiculous. That is some good design right there. Like some good design image, not image, what's the word that I'm looking for? Visualization, like to be able to visualize that and see that it would look good together and not look like total crap together, because a lot of times when you take too many patterns and everything, it just looks ridiculous together. And this works. It blends, it works. Everything about this works, honestly. It's a very well balanced image, very harmonious. Love the shelves above, the way she's decorated those with the books, the little ghosts and everything up there. All of them. She's got two different tiers of shelves, one with the big picture that she's got up there, and then the other tier of shelves. And she's incorporating the spooky stuff everywhere in such a great way. The orange looks great with the green backdrop too. Just overall, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Very, very nice job. Next up, we have Sim4 Design, Sim4 Design, aka Met. And she says, a great big flower pumpkin decorates one corner here in this little pumpkin carving park. And look at this thing. Oh my God, she kills me. So you guys know that I try not to like really look at the images too much before I actually get in and look at the images and do the review and all that. But this one here, Matt put out on Twitter, she had a video thing where this pumpkin was being created, and I could not help but watch it. I was totally mesmerized by it, like all into it and fascinated. And it's so cool looking. And this is not the first time that Met has done things with flowers and landscaping. She's really great about making shapes and things. It's, to me, it's kind of like one of these things that's sort of her thing, because she does this with stuff. And this is so cute. Look at how adorable this is. Love it, love it. It is so, I just, yeah, just totally love it. And then this next image is so cute. There's so many different pumpkins and things here. She's also using the debug items very well. She's got a lot of the haystacks here and the little cart thing that's on the right and some of the fences and everything. So she's using a lot of good debug stuff here. Love, love, love the little shack and the way she did the opening. I think she's got the opening. I think it's one of the doorways, and she's put a couple of counters in there with the awnings. And so that's just a brilliant way of doing that. It's so cute. So adorable. And then we go to this one, and there's a lot to love on this one too. She's got the pumpkins coming out of the trees, which is brilliant. She's got this mound. I don't know how she's got this mound in front of the headstones on the left, but that's brilliant as well. And then she's got the little ghost coming out of the tree stump, and the tree stump, of course, is another debug item, so more good use of debug items. I actually think the three pine trees in the back, I actually think that those are debug as well. And of course, she's got some more hay bales and stuff, so she's incorporating a lot of debug. And when you're confined to using only base game and one pack, debug can come in really handy. It can definitely come in handy to expand what you can do with stuff. There's no doubt about that. And then, of course, in here, we're in the interior of the little shack place, and we have a few candy things, and we have my favorite little bear there, or at least one of my favorite. He's my favorite little bear that comes with the Halloween pack. I think he's a good little guy that comes with the spooky pack. I think he's adorable. And this room is very cute as well. All right, next up we have Sims the Best B247, and she says, this park/bar is the perfect spot to have a spooky Halloween party. Link will come soon, but I had a ball with this challenge, so that's cool. Always love it when people are having a good time. And so, all right, so here is her first image. Lots of good use of the spooky pack here. There's tons of stuff. I love the two ghosts on either side of the building at the back. That's so cool. They look great. Just overall, there's a lot of good use of the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lantern and jill-o'-lantern pumpkins, and the other pumpkins that she has over in the farm area that you can put out. So lots of good stuff. Really liking it. Good depth in this image too. Like, it looks like this nice long path going down here too. So that's pretty cool. And then we have this one here, and I guess this girl is painting. Oh, I see what it is. So she's painting a picture of the girl sitting there. So kind of like having a photography thing, only with a painter. That's pretty cool. Nice idea. Good use of the Halloween, or the spooky stuff pack stuff. I want to call it the Halloween pack so bad. So yeah, good stuff there. Oh, and isn't this adorable? She's got the two girls carving the pumpkins. I love that they're both in costumes. That's great. Good use of debug items with the hay bales and all of the stuff. That she's got like an interesting stand with the pumpkins on top of the hay bales and everything too. So that's cool. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening here. I like it. Very, very Halloween-y, very spooky stuff. And then next up, we are inside, and we have, it almost looks, I guess we have a bar. So this is a spooky bar, and I have never seen, is that a unicorn costume? Oh my goodness. I didn't even know we had that. There are so many things in the game that I still don't even know we have. That is so cool. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. I'm all fascinated with it. So yeah, so this is cute, colorful, good spooky vibe with lots of spooky stuff, spooky pack stuff in it. So yeah, that's great. And that brings us to the end today. Man, we are getting through so quick, but we didn't have as many players as usual this time. And I think part of that was my fault. I didn't advertise this challenge probably as much as I should. I have a lot of other things going on right now, so I'm not able to be on Twitter as much as I was able to previously. And then the other thing too is I think not everyone has this pack, and it's a tough pack to get inspiration for. So I commend these guys that got the inspiration, played the game, and now we have the hard part where I have to pick the winners for their bragging rights. So as I'm sure you've already noticed, we have gone through the finalists. So the first thing is congratulations to the finalists, of course. And now we start with the third place for Achieved the Achievement. And today that is going to go to Lady Manatee G, and it is for this absolutely stunning room that is so well laid out with the beautiful orange complemented by the green backdrop and the wonderful patterns and colors and great use of spooky stuff. Loved this one. So huge congratulations to Lady Manatee Gaming. And in second place for a totally awesome room that I just oohed over when I saw, we have Simretha for this absolutely adorable little nursery. Oh my God, it's so cute. And I just love the little ghosts and all of that stuff, and the bassinet, the whole 9 yards. It's just wonderful. I love this one. And then finally, last but most certainly not least, the first place winner of the Achieve the Achievement Award for the Spooky Pack Challenge is Tony W. Gus for this absolutely awesome entry of his Mountainside Pumpkin Shop, which reminds me of Bass Pro Shops, and I just love it to death. I had a hard time deciding between this photo and the other one of his. They were both great. I almost went for the other one because it didn't have the advertising thing on it, you know, the stuff down at the bottom, but I love this photo so much that I had to go for this one. It's just such a great photo. It's just so well done, and it's such a great design. So congratulations to Tony and to all of our participants. I thank you so much for spending the time with me today, and I hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.